Funnel clouds reported in the city of Chicago. However, no tornadoes have been confirmed just yet.
That storm also knocked out power to about 230,000 ComEd customers. At this hour, ComEd said, "Oh, really? Let's stop now, shall we?"
I'd like to.
I know. Okay, thanks, Tracy. The U.S. Supreme Court has ruled that prosecutors were wrong in using the so-called honest services fraud law to convict former Enron CEO Jeffrey Skilling. A lower court must now decide if his conviction should be overturned. That law has been prevalent in many white-collar crime cases, including the trial of newspaper mogul Conrad Black. Critics have said the honest services law makes crimes out of honest mistakes or minor transgressions during the conducting of business. Today's ruling could also have an impact on the current corruption trial for former Governor Rod Blagojevich. For more on that, let's go to ABC 7.
Very much. Closing arguments now getting underway in the perjury and obstruction of justice trial of John Burge, the former Chicago police commissioner.
Tracy's joining us now with a beautiful forecast. No rain, the sun is shining. We're enjoying this.
Wow.
I have to tell you, I had the most adventurous commute home last night.
Yeah. Really?
Myself and millions of others, right?
The stories are all too familiar for so many and unfortunate. And I've talked to some folks, talked to a lot of folks out in Elmhurst who have widespread damage out that way. The Weather Service, they're going to send some folks out around the area and evaluate debris, see how it's set up. And then they'll come through and assess whether or not it was actually a tornado, just these linear, strong lines of winds, you know.
That's what usually tells them?
So, yes, the way the debris is laid out and how the damage is done. So, yeah, it's just an amazing set of ingredients that all came together for that severe weather outbreak yesterday. And it made for some really neat pictures, including this picture from Tim Phillips of Chicago. And lightning striking the Sears and the Trump Tower just about at the same exact time. Tim, thank you so much for sending that in to us. Well, I wanted to share with you some of the rainfall totals we have seen so far this month. I know some of you are trying to keep track. These are some of the totals that I have seen, and the higher totals coming in from mainly the southern suburbs and in northwest Indiana. This month so far in Kankakee, over 10 inches of rain, 9 at Midway, a little over that. Watsika, over 8. Lowell, Indiana, 6.86. Park Forest, well over 6 inches of rain there. Joliet, well over 5. And at O'Hare, well over 4. And we average about 3.63 inches of rain for the entire month of June. We're over that for sure. Storm reports over the past 24 hours. All these little blue dots represent places where wind damage has been reported, and we could probably even add a few more. What is an amazing statistic, and Jim Alsop from the Weather Service had sent this out. Let me step out of the way a little bit. He said that for the month of June, the National Weather Service office in Romeoville has issued 82 severe thunderstorm or tornado warnings. Compare that to all of last year, when for the entire year, 109 warnings had been issued. Our almanac page today, 83 is going to be the high.
7's Judy Sue joins us live from Joliet with a look at the cleanup efforts there. Judy.
Linda and Sylvia, what a dramatic contrast to this beautiful day we're having. Driving out from the city, you kind of feel like everything is back to normal until you get into Joliet, and then you get a real sense of the damage that was left behind by the storm yesterday. If you take a look behind me, that tree is nothing like it used to be. Residents tell me that they call it the tree.
Designs.